Okay,
Okay,
you're live. Yo,
goodbye,
Hirosashii.
everyone.
Alrighty. Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Just making sure.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Alrighty. I'll be making a thing in Ableton, which is my digital audio workstation of choice. It's how I make music. I guess I'm just gonna jump straight into it. I'm not really sure what feel I'm going for quite yet, but that's half the fun of making music, is finding out while you go. So, I'm gonna start with a set of instruments called DSK acoustic keys. This is piano. Just to start off a rhythm of some sort. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be whistling a lot because that's how I keep pitch. So please ignore that if it bothers you. Let's just test out what that sounds like. Sure, let's put it up by 8 beats per minute and try looping that and extending it very slightly. Let's take these two and put them back up. Actually, no, I don't like that. Let's put it back. So let's look at that loop for a second. Let me add some padding on top of it. I'll use strings. I'll use a string section for that. We'll use the default. Why not? Just for getting an idea. Don't want it to be that long. So I'm gonna solo that. Oopsies. There we go, that sounds good. And then going to repeat this a little bit. So let's try. By the way, people in Skype, if you don't mind, could you like read off questions to me because I don't have a second screen. I'm not that cool. if there's anything that's like super
Lately,
pertinent.
the only question's been, what's the software? And we've said 2 times Ableton Live.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Ableton Live, version 9 actually. There you go. So let's try that with.
How long have you been making music?
Probably 7 years now. Well, I've been actually trying for probably about 3 years. The other things were just for fun. I think there's a little bit of echo, but it's fine.
That's my fault.
There we go. Yeah, but I've been actively trying for 3 years. So like I've been making music for 7. It's just those first 4 years were really bad. But yeah, let's try this with the other part connected to it. So that's a start. Okay. Let's I'm going to need some foundation, so I'm gonna put some bass in there. I'm going to use a VST called Massive, which is really popular. It starts with all 3 oscillators on, which is, if you don't know what an oscillator is, it's basically just a sound wave. And I'm basically just gonna edit that sound wave to put it pitched down by 12 half steps to basically make it 1 octave lower because I want to make a bass. So
why 12.5 instead of just 12?
no, it says 12. Did I say 12.5? I didn't mean 12 half steps.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. You need to have something that's sort of nasally, actually, counterintuitively, because I'm going to add a sub bass on top of it to make a full bass sound. So let's try something like that. I'm gonna change this weight. There we go, a little nasally. Okay.
What is this specific song for?
There's a bunch of, I didn't really decide specifically, but there's a couple of songs that still need to be sort of dark-ish, so I'm just making a darker kind of song and I'll apply it to one of the locations afterwards. I'm just making fine adjustments because there's not enough time to go on to make a different segment of the song. So yeah, if there's questions, I'm only fine tuning right now. So.
Do you plan on making anything along the lines of Fill the Glass or Boogie Mare anytime in the future? I don't even know what those are.
Those are not really Legends of Equestria related, but yeah, I guess so. I like those kinds of songs. Those are
I
fun.
can't find anything else even
Okay.
remotely related.
Okay.
So, um, I don't even know if you want to answer this. The only thing close to a question is, can you rap again?
Ah, that was just me saying words. Like I don't know. Uh, it's not really related. It's too early to rap. It's like 8:56. I'm surprised I even got that little bit out.
Um, yeah, there's nothing else.
Okay.
Oh wait, never mind. There's a new one here. How do you break down each song into its individual components and edit them individually without losing the end beat in your mind?
If there was a way to perfectly write down a song from your head onto the computer, then some people would have created some really awesome songs by now. So to some extent, there is losing end beat, or the end idea is not anywhere near the same as it was in your head originally. But basically, what I do is, I even did it here, is write down the melody that was initially in my head, write down the chords that go along with that melody, and then after that, usually things start changing from what they were originally in your head to what you basically can do. Well, not what you can do anything, but basically what you will do. And then, I don't know, just kind of, songs after a while just kind of end up being like, of course you would do it that way, why wouldn't you do it that way, kind of thing. It's just like things fit together a certain way, so you just kind of go along with it until you have a song, and it may or may not be exactly like what you had in your head.
Um, can you make any type of song, or are you limited to what you're told to make? I don't know what that means, that last end bit to that question. What you're
Um,
told to make.
I personally make mostly electronic music. I do play the saxophone. If I have a band, then I can play jazz. But you can make whatever you want, to be honest. Some things are a little harder to make electronically than others, but I can tell you right now I can't make country. I have no idea how to make country. I don't listen to country. I can't make dubstep. Everyone and their grandma says it's easy to make, but it's absolutely not at all. But you can learn to make anything, to be honest. It's just I enjoy making house music and the various genres I need for this game.
Now there are a whole bunch of questions. Let's see. Is it tiring or boring to make music?
Not really. I spend actually way more hours than I should just tweaking songs because it's really fun. And then after a while, your ears actually get tired. That's a real thing that can actually happen. And then you have to stop because then you start making really dumb decisions. But no, I never really get tired of it.
Okay. You answered some of these incidentally. Um, Chat keeps scrolling. What's the best song that you've made?
For the game or just in general? I don't even
It
know.
doesn't say, so I'm guessing in general.
Well, the best song I've made is my latest song on my channel called Alone. It's the best mixing I've done so far because it's the latest one. But yeah, I actually really like that song just the way it is. So
Okay. Um, When did you start making music?
Making music approximately 7 years ago.
Okay. Um, I think. Oh, what's your favorite kind of instrument to use in your music making?
In my music making. Oh, man, that is really difficult. Jeez, I guess I really like kick drums, to be honest. They drive the song. If you didn't have a kick drum, it'd sound really boring.
Hmm. All right. And that is pretty much it.